Alright, so DLC time. I've already deposited all of our equipment except for a nice desert salad snack to have before we depart to the DLC. This should be the... Sorry, the game is not happy with me. Weird. I can't exit the Pip-Boy or control anything. Oh, the fucking console's open. Oh my god, that's just tragic. Okay. God damn it. This should be the Mojave Drive-In south of Nipton. Nipton shouldn't have any substantial hostile, right? Watch me get ambushed by a fucking Legion kill squad. I'm gonna loot the Scorpion. Okay, he's got nothing. Sirs, I know you're here to defend me, but we have somewhere to be. Legion recruit armor. No, Wastelander? Not bringing armor. Naked as the day we were born. We were born in this. This is accurate. This is canon. So that marker there is probably the drive-in. And like the other DLCs, I've never done this. I've never done any parts of any of the DLCs before this. What the fuck is this? What's the actual quest say? I'm just curious. Investigate the midnight showing. It's 9 a.m. Huh. No other map markers around.
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
Wait, didn't I pick something else up? Oh yeah, no, there was nothing. Now who are we killing? Oh, there's a gang war over there. Alright, well I guess we're doing this. Oh, Golden Gecko Hunter, huh? This could be a problem. Beat his ass! Fuck him up! I might die. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Indeed. Okay. Well, we're off to a great start. That doesn't count. That doesn't... That's not a proper DLC death. We didn't even get to the fucking DLC. I should have just tried to kite and let them blast. I love that I died before Vats even finished. That's beautiful. Friends? Okay, they're here. Let's see what the satellite does, if anything. Can't investigate the satellite while you're in combat. Well, shitting goddamn it. You guys done? Wait, who fucking else is shooting? Can't use while you're crouched. Nothing happens. The midnight showing at the drive-in hasn't started yet. I see. I understand. Wait. $13 hours. I do like that you see, you know, time progress. That's fun. Oh, but it's not midnight. Crash satellite seems to be a source of the strange transmission you received. Overview is recommended for experienced couriers level 15 plus. They have a premonition that while you'll be unable to return to the Mojave until you solve the mysteries of the Big Empty, you will be able to take anything you can carry with you, and you will be able to return to the Big Empty anytime after completing Old World Blues. If you're up to the challenge and have all you want to carry with you, examine the satellite a little closer. The atomic wonders of science await! No longer have dehydration sickness. Weird. Rawl returns to his shack. Edie returns to Prim. I get abducted by aliens, I guess. Okay. Let's fucking go. I know a little bit about Old World Blues. The DLC...
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain.
The
nucleus of this research was the Dome.
Sci-fi.
A huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man.
I know this DLC is very, like, cheesy deliberately.
Where no problem could not be solved. Where
Very
no
quirky and weird.
could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
Cool. So this is where Father Elijah got his tech. We know that from the last DLC. You feel strangely heavier. A quick inspection reveals faint surgical scars on your head, chest, and back. Welcome to the Big Empty. Door to the sink. Find out where the hell you are. Fucking indeed. Cool looking place. Look at that. All sorts of weird shit out there. That must be like the main dome thing, maybe? Or no, is this the dome here? And that's something else? Patient gown. DT1. I'm just wondering if there actually like are scars. That would be kind of fun. Big MT. So yeah, I know. Obviously, in the show, Big MT is like one of the corporations, right? It's at like the meeting. And then I know that like one of the core parts of this DLC is you have like body parts removed, and then you can keep like the upgraded versions or restore your original ones. I know, I remember all this. This is all stuff I've heard or whatever, from somewhere or another. The DLC I know the least about is definitely the last one, Lonesome Road. I know it involves like another courier, and that's like it. I knew the guy's name at some point. I remember hearing it, but I can't remember what now off the top of my head what it is. And I know that all the DLCs tie together. Like the first one we did is kind of standalone, but like this ties into Sierra Madre. Obviously, with like this is where Elijah got his shit. We know that, and those tie into the final DLC as well. Okay, we got like a nice hub already. Think Central Intelligence Unit. Sync auto dock. Book chute. Reloading bench. Breakdown 10 mils. Workbench converting. Okay. We got a sink. Personality files damaged or missing. Insert backup holotape to restore files. What the fuck? Interesting. I wonder if this is just for vibes or if there actually is like a grow plant system thing here or something. Biological research station. Okay, a bunch of shit. We can make healing powder. We can make trail mix. I want to make both of these. Personality files damaged or missing. Insert backup holotape. Okay, is it us? Are we the personality files that are missing? Do I need to holotape myself? What is... Is that what's going on here? I did not expect this to start with, like... Here's a bunch of shit. Think Tank, Big MT. This is... None of this has started how I expected it to. So... I do hope I get a gun sooner rather than later. Mad Scientist Scrubs. Cool. A single bottle cap. Talk to Muggy? Who the fuck is Muggy? He's a little cup. I believe the book chute is used with pre-war books, or possibly all books. I also believe this is actually a usable base that people like to use. I think it has all the amenities specifically. Securitron Mark 1, Mark 2. Ralphie. Interesting. Okay, I still can't do that. Balcony door to Big MT. That's where I came in, right? What am I... What is a boy to do? Science 5, Int 1, a little bit extra DT. Look a little bit better. Alright. At least our ass ain't hanging out anymore. So there's doesn't seem to be anything else I can interact with here. I didn't see anything on the balcony. Think tank or big MT? Requires key. Think tank. Okay, well, there's only one place to go. Strange feeling of passivism comes over and you simply cannot draw your weapon for some reason. The music is certainly interesting. Oh, they're fucking brains.
Fields kick in. All right, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of a mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about?
I was at a theater, and then I was here. What is this place?
Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate. It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Dala, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
What?
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to, the skinvelope once containing it. If so, it's proof that there may indeed be something beyond the crater. Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
I know what it is, Dala. I want to know why it's down here. With its limbs all over everything.
So they're like all insane, right?
And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet? Disgusting.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? By the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of useless extremities.
This is insane.
Now it's holding up an array of fully erect hand penises. If it tries to insert them, activate vivisectors. Dr. Klein, wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros's histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense. Lobotomites can't comprehend us.
8, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oral processoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite, do you understand me? Can you speak?
Oh, yep. That was your satellite, huh?
Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. He's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick? Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled this skin envelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Stop calling me a teddy bear.
Indeed.
I don't like
What you're
it.
theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us.
Then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to... Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us. It can only be...
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you!
This is
Even
so
now, my
insane.
deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine! Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
What are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes.
How the fuck am I alive?
Ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out. It might be favorably disposed to us.
You fucking lobotomized me?
We removed your brain. Yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Okay, it is just straight up
Once
Big
the
Mountain.
brain was
man.
out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
Brainless, right? Your brain has been replaced with advanced technologies. It can no longer be crippled, resistant to chem, addiction, and shock from bodily damage. Okay.
Yeah, no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the
The Tesla coils in its head.
Okay, so we're wirelessly connected to our brain
Fortunate in many respects.
through magic.
If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that. Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
Well, the brain surgery doesn't explain the sutures on my chest and on my spine. What else have you machines done?
Darla, was it necessary this time?
I assume full responsibility. I take my duties in the prodding and excision of living, breathing tissue quite seriously. Although in truth, the autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
What the
First
fuck?
was the heart.
Heartless perk. Scars on your chest confirm the think tank is saying you cannot be poisoned. Filters in your artificial blood pump will regulate bleeding and healing. Allowing all healing items to function at a higher level, robots are now confused by you and 50% less likely to score a crit. Interesting.
Oh, wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Spineless. Due to complications with the procedure, your spine doesn't replace as well. Torso could no longer be crippled. Your strength and damage threshold are +1.
Spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
You took my brain, heart, and spine.
That Autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Flush! That is the sound of flushing. By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science.
So, you scoop out my brain, and then you want me to save you?
That is correct, yes. I hope you're not demonstrating resentment now. If you are, well, we can't have that.
Makes you so sure Mobius has my brain.
We have no idea. This line of questioning isn't important to us right now. Why are you asking these tangential questions? Stop it! We need these technologies. You need to get them. You must get them.
You are equipped to retrieve the technologies with your primitive form. We are not.
It's kind of embarrassing. You have hands, and a heartbeat, sort of, and eyes, mostly the hands. There's door handles and lockers and...
Enough! We need your help. Will you help us?
Let's hear it.
Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us.
What are these technologies?
The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
And 8's sonic soundwave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal, by our standards. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old world gestures lightly.
What if I take my time, explore a little?
What illogic is this? Keep your filthy penis-tipped feet out of our labs and secrets.
There are things here no lobotomite was meant to see. Things that would astound and possibly terrify. Terrify!
Yeah, we don't come into your lab and decant your solutions.
Only the magnificence of our monitors allow for true comprehension of the wonders of Big Mountain. Shield your jellied eyes lest they burn from your skull.
Guess I better get walking.
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet. Much slower than our advanced hovering robotical frames.
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
Pylons?
The radar fence that surrounds the big mountain crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility.
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system. But the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously by your deadened perceptions.
So fast travel system, I guess. So I can't leave.
Oh, Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, oh, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore. And neither can my feelings.
They are completely nuts.
I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module.
If you got a weapon given to me, I could put it to use.
It is truly the end of all intelligence when a lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated, you little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun.
What?
Getting it
What?
warmed up.
Fuck.
Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give it a little sonic sterilization first. Ooh. All right. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco termlink code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny,
Jesus.
and ready for your...
He digitally fucked the gun? Alright. This sonic gun looks like an energy projectile. You gotta hit that spits lead.
What did it say? Spit lead? What, like pencils?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft oohing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious and redundantly deadly.
If we're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Loboto bear a combustion gun. Burroughs, don't you have something like that?
Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun. With the little floppy metal ears and the curious nose
What?
sensor. Here.
Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Anything else, lobotomite?
The gun looks really hungry. I'd like to make sure it gets fed a lot of bullets.
Fine. Moros, more ammo. The good stuff.
Top shelf ammunition. Let's see. Hollow point? That's worthless, but tasty. Oh, and here's some JFP. As if bullets need jackets. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot, but when you're hungry, you're hungry.
Fucking Jesus. Energy cells have a high expenditure rate. Could use some extra reserve cells.
Yes, I believe Watt's Electronics tended to make the battery shelf life on the low end.
They certainly did. Batteries for my vivisectors would always come up short right before climax.
Why are they
I
so
think Watts
horny?
manufactured holodiscs. Or was it holotapes? Never can keep those two straight. Anyway, we're out of small energy cells. Dala? You have some? Why do we... Actually, never mind. I don't even want to know. And no, I don't want to handle your batteries. Just pass them on to the lobotomite yourself.
These have been sterilized too, right?
The sonic emitter should be sterilized and more than enough for you to encircle your warm hands around, cradling it gently with your finger muscles.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon. It was more like a force field kind of thing. Once.
Force fields prevent us from moving forward or backward.
They are irritating.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes, Dr. O.
That only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dala. You formographer.
Dr. O, you rewind that comment.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes. Surprised the things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
Wait, so this gun disables force fields?
Yes. Maybe. Well, no, not currently.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did. In one of his stupid labs. Or inside one of his stupid pets.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain shall be fielded with force. Forever.
Great. Let's not hear anything else about that.
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do.
Oh, I'll be sure not to tamper with anything. I promise.
Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that. I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar slowly scanning its form
Jesus
to collect
fucking
sensitive
Christ.
data.
No, that would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
Hate that they have like fucking mouth
H says,
monitor.
let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program Butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic, combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free, has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims.
Oh, damn. We don't have the in for that. I could trade with the Sync Intelligence, then I need something to activate that function, right?
I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate the chip's exchange routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
Yes, things.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se. Still might be enough to trick this thing's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
All right, here, cap away. Hope that stupid ship chokes on them.
This amount clearly represents deficiency. We need more caps.
Again, your logic is unassailable in its simplistic need. Oh?
Fine. It's not going to help. That ship will probably refuse them anyway, as stuck up as
I
it
love
is.
that we're like able to like get all this extra shit here with these checks. This is really fun. So just plug it into the sink upstairs.
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I am surrounded by children.
Interesting. I'm already having a lot of fun with the tone of this. Scientist glove. It appears to be a melee weapon. Alright, so we've got K9000 Cyber Dog Gun. Great. We've got the Sonic Emitter Revelation. It barks. Oh, I can't draw my weapons. Oh my god, look at the backpack. Mournful wine. It's just a fucking science glove. Just a rubber glove. Yeah, stim packs, please. Ammo box, flame to fuel turpentine. We find ourselves encumbered. I would like to... Actually, I'll take the coffee mug, too, because we can maybe brew coffee. I would like to loot this place fully before I leave, just in case they don't let us back in. Can I talk to these brain things? Okay, this is Dr. O.
Breaking news! Talking lobotomite arrives in think tank. Its purpose, unknown. Undefinable. Its presence here, impossible.
You're Dr. O, yeah?
Oh? Oh, yes. I'm not going to bother correcting you. At least you got the doctor part correct. I can be grateful for that, at least. Stop the presses! Just in from my eye monitors. Is that Robco tech on your arm? It is! What's your agenda bringing that in here?
You got a problem with Robgo?
How dare you bring Robco tech in here? What are you showing off? How great Robert House and his big company are?
Oh, we can make Securitrons better than any robot those geniuses at Big Mountain can make, and they'll last 1,000 years.
You're lucky I don't have hands to tear that dip boy off your arm, or feet to stomp on its stupid metal guts. Ugh. Damn Robco.
Well, Mr. House is dead.
Worry about House? Why would I do this? Hope he died alone in a dingy room, streaming his last remaining bodily fluids into jars. And him and his dirty girdle bots. Don't even get me started on those filthy biological catcher's mitts.
What? 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 I just want to ask some questions.
Fine. Ask.
What do you do here?
All things robotical. You see a robot? I made it. See a broken robot? I made it that way. Deconstructed it down to parts. I have a gift with machines. I can render anything inoperable. preserve them in a non-functioning state.
Wow, that's not impressive at all, man.
Who asked you? You just wait until a working machine threatens you, and you'll wish I was around.
You may have a point. Do you have another name?
Yeah, I do. It wasn't always O. I just took that one by default because sometimes it's easier to accept the mistake as long as the purpose works. I don't want to get into it. It's a sore topic with me. Makes my gel ripple.
You sure I'm a good listener?
Great. Psychology. Clearly the worst of the sciences, right after colostodiuretics. Okay, so my name isn't O. Never was. It was circular, a single character, digit, but not O. But even with enhanced sensors, no one here could get it right. Always kept seeing the letter, not the number.
So your name is Dr. Zero.
Yes, thank you. Zero. I am Zero. How hard is that? A narrow, thin zero.
So you want me to call you Zero then?
Zero's my name. I'm proud of it, all right? It doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Truth be told, my emotional attachment to it doesn't even register compared to just having people recognize the difference.
What?
It's just that they're both sort of round and hollow, so when they monitor scan them, they assume that, oh, it's O. Vivisect me, please.
Okay, well, maybe we come back here with a lot of intelligence, apparently. I need more caps to test the barter function.
I'd have a few left. Let me check. Yeah, there were a few under the monitors here. Here you go. Keeps the place tidy.
Alright,
Until our next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
so I'm guessing we can come back here then and talk to them, so maybe I will not linger.
I love to hear you breathe.
Oh my god! Fucking stop, lady! What the fuck? Alright, this DLC is certainly something. Okay, we're at 52 minutes here. I would like to check out the sink. Proper. So let's head back there. I'm gonna hard save here before we do that. Sans brain. We picked up 1 billion quests as well. So I'm gonna head back to the sink. We're gonna sort out the inventory a bit. Check out these guns proper. Let's actually do a quick overview of the quests. Oh shit. Okay, world map. X13, X2, X8. Got it. Pick your brain, speak to them, go to the sink, install, upgrade the sonic emitter, X2, X8, X13. Okay. I actually like that science glove a lot. That's really funny. This is certainly like a look. Okay, so let's sort out some inventory stuff here. First off, so that's the sonic gun. Plenty of ammo. This is the dog gun. Oh, are those his ears? Oh my god, there's like the little thing in the front that moves. Okay, that's a dog brain, I guess, down there. That's a lot. What a horrible thing that they have done. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, insert the holotape.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the sink. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
Use some kind of AI?
Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
You mean there are other personalities?
Indeed, sir. Though if sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform, sir, that most have been offline for some years. If sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that Sir is better off without them. However, if Sir is determined to inflict upon Sir's self their dubious services, Sir might locate backup personality disks elsewhere in the facility.
Okay, so we can upgrade this. So can I access their functions without these holotapes?
Tragically, the core operating systems are also located on the personality
Got
tapes,
it.
Sir. Once the tape is installed, Sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with great delectation. However, Sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape to access their functionality.
Why are there so many of them?
As I am given to understand, Sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say.
What services do you provide?
Any
Oops.
goods Sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface.
I skipped one on
Whence
accident.
tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile.
What services?
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide Sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods Sir...
Okay. Buy some stuff.
Very good, Sir. And might I venture to opine that a new trilby might be just the thing to complete Sir's ensemble?
Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. So... buy a shovel? Sonic Emitter Revelation can be bought. They sell armor. Right now, Mad Science Scrubs is DT3. DT5. I guess we'll take the leather. I did keep my caps. I can also just buy the other stuff to repair. Mad Scientist Scrubs. Scientist Scrubs. Interesting. I'm gonna buy all this, I think. Okay, and they sell a bunch of consumables. Tutu LR plinking. Pre-war book, primer, and powder pack. I want to scavenge, I think, so I'm going to try and not buy the rest of this, I guess. Unless we really need it. I don't know. I think we'll approach it that way.
Might I be of service, Sir?
Okay, so that's all he does. Let's check the rest of this out. So, autodock. Insert hollow... Oh! Okay, I understand. These are the functions.
Sir's accoutrements are precisely where Sir has left them.
I get
And should
it.
the toaster say otherwise, I remind Sir that it is a waste room.
Alright, reload bench. 4570, 556, and we can break down. Okay, that's because I have one 556 case and one 457 case. Let's just leave that be. Conversions. Currently using energy cells. I don't think we want to upgrade necessarily. At least not until we get a sense of how much stuff we're going to need. So I can even use the sink in the sink without an AI. It's an AI-driven sink. That's certainly a choice. All right. So, sorry. Yeah, no. Let's put the Nuka-Cola in there. Let's put like 9 water into storage. Keep 4 on us, I guess. Oh, we have sunsets. Let's keep those. Actually, yeah. And wine. Other food stuff. Coffee mug. Bottle. Flour. Turpentine, technically, because it goes into hides and poisons, which are hot plate. Okay. So, got the safe. We got the trunk. Let's use the trunk as storage for items and stuff. Let's get rid of the glove. We don't need it for now. I'm going to stash the leather armor. We'll put it on when it comes time to leave. Stash that stuff. Oh, I have a carton of cigarettes. Oopsies. And stash the books in here, which we'll use to shoot later. Let's go sell the cigs.
Might I be of service, sir?
Okay, and then we have benches, so let's do crafting materials in here. Guess we can keep all that stuff. Are these weapons heavy? Where's the... Oh, okay, 27 weight on the dog gun? What the fuck? Bonus damage with robots power armor, critical strike paralysis. So I guess sonic emitter we can stick with if we're fighting a lot of specifically machines. Maybe we don't need to bring the dog gun. Maybe. Let's go dump ammo too, actually, because we got excess ammo. 308. Let's keep the good 357 stocked. We'll use the low tier stuff first, maybe. See if we can make do with just that. Oh my god, that's a lot of energy cells. Gun condition times 0.85, so these degrade the gun faster. Okay, honestly, I think we just upgrade these energy cells. Let's just make better energy cells. Because if I can just stick with the energy weapon to keep our weight up, that seems... Our weight down, rather, that seems good to me. So we want max charge? Yeah. So I guess, yeah, let's put the bulk into storage. Let's burn the overcharge first. And go from there. I'm going to assume... Okay, so Muggy doesn't do nothing yet either. Probably nothing does, right? Okay, let's pop back. I want to loot the rest of this. Well, we're at an hour 3. Yeah, we're gonna... I wanted to make sure we can go back too, so that also takes care of that. Alright, I'm gonna loot the rest of the area here, and then we'll end for today. We can deal with the conversations next time. And then prepare to head out into the field. We'll want to repair the leather armor. I have 1 bobby pin. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, the only thing I kept was my caps. I'm already digging coming here with no items. Let's just loot everything. Locked average. Interesting. Let's not pry yet. Okay, doesn't electrocute me. This looks like a horrible dog experiment room or something. Judging by the animal cages, or what I assume are animal cages. Okay, we got like other doors here all over the
I
place.
can hear your penis-tipped
God
feet
damn it.
tromping around.
That's so fucking funny. Why is that so fucking funny to me? Little penis toes. Okay. Oh, Dr. Klein's glasses. You don't fucking say. I did see, yeah, when I looked up glasses, I did see there were glasses for this. Because the Lucky Shades are only the unique,
Fascinating little lobotomy.
only a unique thing in base game. Wait, what, the glasses aren't... What? They're not in the inventory anywhere that I can see.
Right.
I'm gonna have to look up if that just glitched on me or what. Or if it's a weird...
I don't understand how you can stand those leg things.
Like, it might be part of, like, a quest. You talk to Dr. Klein, and he's like, hey, it's, you found my glasses. Here, you can keep them. Something like that, maybe? Huh. Okay, well, let's end here. We could talk to these guys next time and, like, prepare, and I can figure out what the fuck the deal with these glasses is. So until next time.